Okay, y'all, it's time to make some grits. I've had some people tell me before, I don't like grits. Let me tell you something. You'll like these grits, and these grits are easy to make. And that's what I always tell people. You haven't had my grits. Now, they're easy to make, and they're fast, especially if you use the 5-minute grits. And these right here are from Quaker, and they're called Quick 5-minute. These work great. I've made these with the ones that take 40 minutes to cook and all that, and they're delicious. But when you're getting a meal on the table, these right here are divine. So just make them the way I'm fixing to make them, and you're gonna have some really happy people. So today we're making grits. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn you down here and let you look at what's going on in the pot, and I'll talk as I add it. You can see what I'm adding, okay? So we're making some grits, yum! And remember, if you would like my cookbook, Happiness is Homemade, y'all, it's available on Amazon, okay? Come right to your house. And I think you can probably hear David cranking up the tractor outside, so there we go. Okay. So first you gotta have a pot of boiling water, and that's 4 cups. 4 cups of boiling water. Let me get you a little closer. Okay, there we go. 4 cups of boiling water. No, there we don't go. It's not gonna go over that far. The next thing you're gonna do is add your 1 cup of grits into that water, and we're gonna have to stir, and then we're gonna add the salt. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that salt in there, at just what it says on the package, and then I'm going to pour in this. Now you're gonna have to stir, okay? Stir, stir, stir. So that's what we're gonna be doing right now, is stirring our grits. And the directions say, reduce the heat to medium low and cook for 5 to 7 minutes. So, we're going to reduce the heat to medium low and cook for 5 to 7 minutes. See you in just a jiffy. Or not. You just got to come back through the 7 minutes and stir occasionally. And remember, this is on low. Still bubbling away though. Good old grits. You're gonna love them. Hey y'all, we're back. The grits are done, and now we gotta doctor them up. See, that was so easy. You just cook the grits according to the directions on the package. Remember, we're using Quaker 5-minute grits. You just cook them the way they are on the tell you to on the package. But now when you get through and you've stirred them and they're all fluffy and stuff, we're gonna add some stuff to it. We are doctoring these babies up. So I'm going to get you settled so you can watch what I add to my grits, and you can do this with yours. Good luck. I hope we don't lose our little camera here. We're about to lose it. Come on, sister. Let's get this fixed. Okay, here we are. I can see that needs to be pulled back. Now I've turned off the heat. The grits are done, and I've been stirring them, and look how pretty they are. But now they can be so much more pretty when we add a few things to it. The first thing we're gonna do is put some pepper in it. Now y'all, grits have got to have pepper. Now we already added the salt. I'm adding like a fourth of a teaspoon. 1/4 of a teaspoon. You want to see those flecks of pepper in there, and we will taste it shortly and see. So we're just going to start stirring that in. Okay, the next thing that smells so good. That pepper does. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is add some heavy cream. Now, if you don't have heavy cream, I'm going to tell you a secret right now. Evaporated milk. Y'all, I buy this by the case, and I keep it in my pantry. Evaporated milk, you just put it in there instead of the milk. So that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna add a 1/2 cup of this, and then we'll judge it by how creamy we want it. This is really creamy. So we milk. And I'm gonna open it right quick, and I'm gonna show you how to open it. You've got to make, you gotta shake it. Then you're gonna do 1 large hole, 1 small hole that will vent it so you can pour it in. Now we're going to do 1/2 cup, and normally I would eyeball it, but since I'm trying to be good and show y'all what's what here, we're going to put exactly 1/2 cup. Oh, but before we do, let me add that butter. Let's get the butter. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of butter in here. Now y'all know you got to do some butter, so let's don't be bashful with the butter. We're going to go ahead and plop it in there and get that kind of melty. Doesn't that look good? Looks good. Okay, so we're going to get that kind of melty. Now these are good grits, and I haven't put cheese or anything in them. This is what I'm going to serve with my A++ Boston butt and my roasted corn and black bean salsa. So I don't need cheese in it. But I mean, it would be good if you added some. All right, now we're gonna pour in that evaporated milk. All right, look at that. Doesn't that look good? We got to pour it in and let it all become creamy and wonderful. And you just stir, you got to stir it until it gets incorporated. So don't be bashful with stirring it. Just stir it till it's incorporated. And y'all like my spoon? It's a new spoon. I know I usually use my old one, but this is one I got at Waco at Magnolia. There we go. I loved it, and I thought, you know what? I need a new spoon. And I still love my one I've had for 39 years, but this is good. Now, if you look at that. That is so creamy. Now, the next thing, you cannot skip this next step. To have perfect grits, you can't skip the step I'm about to tell you. And what is that step? You got to taste it. So what we're gonna do is pull out a little bit of the grits right there. They're really hot, you see. We're gonna pull them out. And I'm gonna look at them and make sure they're not gonna burn my mouth. There we go, y'all ready? I'm gonna taste them. That is creamy, buttery, and I'm going to add a smidge more pepper and a smidge more salt. Y'all ready? Ooh, there we go. It's gonna be good. Just a little bit more. Now you put the salt and pepper for your family. You know how much you think they will like. And I know how much mine likes. So anyway, we're stirring that in. We're gonna give it one more taste. Y'all, it smells so good. And I hope you like it. You can have this with breakfast. You don't have to do my A++ Boston butt, although you'll like it if you do. But anyway, whoop, let's taste it again. It's hot, man. Creamy grits. You're gonna love it. Okay, I'm gonna serve these up and show you what they look like with the A++ Boston butt. All right.